Oh, I had such a good first take on this, and there was a crackle going on in my audio. It happens from time to time, something with this condenser mic setup. Every once in a while, a driver glitches out. But anyway, I have to give you the obligatory, it's nothing personal. I don't know Eric Froehlich personally. I don't think he's a stupid man. But just like his wife is prone to saying some stupid things on Twitter. We have to remember that his wife was, in fact, one of the subjects of my roast, a few months ago or a few weeks ago or whatever, for using her account where she lists her work on it to publicly ask for information about Antifa, a now government-recognized violent hate group. And so I assume they share the same political leanings. When you're a radical leftist, I highly doubt you can surround yourself with anyone who isn't also a radical leftist. And the obligatory, like, hey, nothing personal, we're just going to have a little bit of fun memeing on a Magic Pro and a 2-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner for saying perhaps one of the dumbest things I've ever seen anyone say. And now I realize each and every day that passes, the more time I spend on Twitter, I see, just when I thought I would see the dumbest thing, I see something even dumber. So at this rate, this channel is going to go on forever and ever because I have a ton of fun just firing off a couple laser-guided salt missiles and memeing on some of these people, especially the ones suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, which clearly Eric Froehlich does. So on Sunday, when everybody was talking about these stupid millionaires kneeling down before the NFL games, which they have every right to do, and I have every right to say I think it's stupid, right? That's how it works. Everybody and their mother was autistically screeching about this, including myself, on Sunday. And by the way, huge shout out to all of you who are always sending me these spicy little meme ingredients. I have my DMs on Twitter open on the Quartering and on my MTG headquarters one, and you guys are always sending me these little meme ingredients so I could put them together and bake a meme pie. And somebody sent me this tweet that said, pretty cool to see a team of Russians willing to visit Trump while the Americans on the Golden State Warriors decided against it. This, of course, was in response to Donald Trump saying stupid things on Twitter. You know, Twitter was fun during the campaign trail, President, but can you just chill on the Twitter now that you're the president? But he had tweeted out, pleased to inform the champion Pittsburgh Penguins of the NHL will be joining me at the White House for the ceremony. Great team. This is, of course, reacting to the stupid dick measuring contest Trump and certain NFL athletes got into about the White House visit. It's really sad to see how a great honor visiting the White House has kind of become this political pulpit. But this is the times we live in. Everything has to be politicized. People don't know how to just live their lives anymore. Everything has to be about politics. And if you look at his Twitter, I mean, he is suffering from, deranged Trump syndrome. Everything he tweets about is about Trump. Trump. Well, no, that's about his wife. Trump. So this is typical of the left, extreme left, I should say. I love the left. I consider myself a liberal. The extreme left that rules a lot of the narrative in the Magic the Gathering community. So this channel, to me, it's important to present a different side. Maybe not, I don't want to always say the right or wrong side, just a different perspective, because damn, if I could just red pill one person a day, my life would be complete. So I, of course, decided to fact check this. Team of Russians, interesting, Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm not a huge NHL fan, but I'm pretty sure it's not the Pittsburgh in Russia, a simple cursory Google search will show you where everybody from this team or everyone on this team is from. You'll notice suspiciously, it's a lot of Canadians, Americans. Here's a Swede. Here's another Swede. Here's another Canadian. I mean, there's maybe one Russian on this whole team, So I find it curious that a team full of Russians, I'm not sure what he's referring to. So, of course, I retweeted it. And I don't remember exactly what I said. I think he later retweets me because he won't come at me. It's fun to, retweet people. I shouldn't say that. I do that too. Of course, everyone's ripping on him. I'm sorry. Here's the original tweet, which got a bunch of likes. Oh, wait, here's another one. Yeah, racist, misogynistic, old. He's insane. The actual tweet, here we go. Most of the people roasted him. They have maybe like one or two, but yeah, pretty cool to see someone spot off about something they clearly know nothing about. This is very common for people who are on the extreme left and probably extreme right, to be honest. To which I retweeted him saying, calls a full team of Americans Russian. If anything, there were more Canadians than anything. That's true. I count like one Russian. So wokey, Fro. To which, that seemed well responded. I don't have the following, quite the engaged following that he does. But then once my tweets started getting some likes, people like to just spout things that are just wrong. And when they don't get called out on it, they get this habit of constantly doing it, right? If you just read his whole tweet, you call Trump a racist. There's no proof of that. Misogynistic. He may say misogynistic things, but the guy's not a misogynist. So he then returns the favor in kind. And this tweet is actually multifaceted. It both tries to play off the fact that he was just terribly wrong and just sounded dumb, but also then tries to smear me. See, the first part of this tweet, sorry this joke didn't meet your extremely high standards. What he's saying now is that, no, I know I was dead wrong. I know my tweet was dumb, but it was a joke. It was just a joke. This is what a lot of the extreme left will do. Jon Stewart is guilty of it, right? He wants to push his political ideology, but when he gets called on it, he always says, I'm just a comedian. The Daily Show, which I used to like, hasn't been a comedy show in many years, a decade probably. It's a political show. It's a political commentary show. Just like almost everything on Comedy Central these days. And the second part here is to then paint me is completely unrelated. But then he says, we'll try to insult women in the next one to bridge the gap. I don't even know what this means. I don't think you would find anyone who would say that I'm known for insulting women, but this is what these people do, right? It'd be like if I replied to him like, oh, sorry, this joke didn't meet your high standards, Efro. I guess I'll make a joke about burning Jews next time. Like, as far as I know, he's not a anti-Semite, but I'm not a sexist. I'm not anti-woman, right? So this is very common of the unintelligent, people that really can't hold water in terms of backing up their own baloney. The guy's good at magic. The guy's good at poker. The guy is not good at understanding reality and politics. I'm not very good at it either, but certainly I can detect when someone is projecting some elitism, which is common from both him and his wife, who probably are fine people in real life. But this is the stuff that I like to push back against. This is the kind of behavior that the people in the magic community, that's why I started this channel, is because these people, the people that have, I don't like using that, these people that have these extreme ideologies are the ones that have the mic in magic. Everyone knows that Wizards of the Coast is basically a far left-leaning company, and everybody they promote has far left-leaning ideologies. You don't even need to look. And apparently a lot of magic players must feel this way as well, too. And again, I don't really care what people think on an individual level politically, but what I do have a problem with is when like pillars of the community are out there spouting garbage. People look up to this guy for some reason, and they're going to take this, this garbage at face value. And I like to call out garbage. He's probably a fine person, but when you show your real colors, your true colors, when you basically get called in a lie, he was lying to support some bad joke apparently. You don't say, oh shoot, you know what, there were no Russians on that team, bad joke, delete the tweet or whatever. But then you have to take it that extra step further to try to smear the person calling you out. That's really disingenuous and pretty pathetic. But I'm really glad Efro is a woke 8-year-old. I love all these woke 8-year-olds on Twitter. They give me fodder for the channel. Keep sending me awesome tweets like this, and we'll have a lot of fun together throughout the years roasting these fools. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again real soon.